Hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to reveal will shake the very foundation of everything you thought you knew about Mendeecees and Yandy. For years, they've been paraded as the blueprint couple, the love and hip-hop fairy tale, loyalty, resilience, the picture of power and partnership. But behind those perfectly curated Instagram posts, behind those red carpet smiles, insiders are whispering about a reality so toxic, so chaotic, that it makes the show look tame compared to the truth. The streets are talking. Anonymous sources are leaking. And the receipts. They're piling up like a house of cards about to collapse. From secret late-night calls to mysteriously deleted texts. From tense arguments caught on hot mics to insiders claiming there's a third party in the mix. The truth is spilling out. And it's messier than anyone imagined. We're not just talking about a rough patch. We're talking about betrayal, manipulation, and jaw-dropping revelations that could dismantle everything Mendeecees and Yandy have built in the public eye. Friends are choosing sides. Fans are flooding timelines. And the people closest to them, they're done keeping secrets by the time this story unravels. You'll be questioning every smile, every anniversary post, every declaration of love they've ever made. Because the truth is darker, louder, and more destructive than the world ever saw coming. Buckle up. This isn't gossip anymore. This is war. The first crack in the facade didn't come from a screaming match or a public meltdown. It came from something so small, so subtle, that most people wouldn't have noticed it at all, unless they were looking closely. Yandy posted a smiling family picture, all staged perfection, complete with matching outfits and a caption about unbreakable bonds. But fans with sharp eyes spotted something odd in the reflection of the living room mirror. Mendeecees, phone in hand, looking furious, my argument with someone off camera. The comments section erupted instantly. Who was he talking to? Why does he look mad when they're supposed to be celebrating? Something's OFF. The image spread across Twitter within hours, dissected frame by frame. And the narrative of cracks in their relationship began to take shape. Then came the first leak. A voice memo allegedly pulled from a private WhatsApp group. Hit a gossip blog at 2 a.m., it was Mendeecees' voice, angry, sharp, and shaking. I'm not doing this anymore. Yandy, you make me look crazy in public while smiling for the cameras. Fans were stunned. Was this the man who had stood by her side on screen, now exploding behind closed doors? The audio was replayed millions of times, fueling hashtags like #Mendeecees Unmasked and #YanDY Drama. By morning, another blog dropped what they claimed was the other half of the audio, Yandy's response. Her voice was low, broken, but icy. If you want to leave, then leave. But stop playing like I'm the only one with secrets. That line hit harder than anything else. The only one with secrets. Fans flooded social media demanding answers. Did Yandy know something about Mendeecees that no one else did? Or was she deflecting from her own scandals? As the chaos built, insiders began sliding into DMs of gossip pages, dropping hints like breadcrumbs. One message read, "You think she's innocent? Y'all don't know the half." Another said, "Check the late-night flights." That's all I'll say. Suddenly, amateur detectives were scouring airline manifests, cross-checking flight times, and even analyzing timestamps on Instagram stories. But then came the bomb that ignited everything. Screenshots. A fan account leaked supposed text messages between Mendeecees and a mystery contact saved only as C. The messages were laced with tension. "Don't post anything yet. She, C." Followed by, "I'll come by after midnight when the kid's asleep." The internet lost its mind. Who was C? Was this proof of a secret side relationship? Within hours, speculation ran wild. Some swore it was an old flame. Others whispered it was someone from the cast. And a few dared to suggest it was someone from Yandy's own inner circle. Meanwhile, Yandy tried to keep her composure. She posted a photo of herself in a power suit with the caption, "Unbothered always." But fans weren't buying it. The comments were brutal, sis. Blink twice if you're bothered, unbothered. We heard the audio. Stop playing with us." And as if things weren't bad enough, a new voice note surfaced, allegedly from one of Mendeecees' close friends. The man claimed Mendeecees had confided in him, saying, "I can't do this forever. She knows too much. If she exposes me, it's over." The friend's voice cracked, clearly panicked about betraying his loyalty, but the damage was done. The audio spread like wildfire. And now the world wasn't just questioning Yandy's integrity. They were asking what Mendeecees had to hide that was so explosive. Twitter turned into a war zone. Hashtag Team Yandy versus hashtag Team Mendeecees trended side by side. Some fans painted Yandy as the long-suffering partner finally ready to fight back. Others dragged her, calling her manipulative and power-hungry. Viral TikToks recreated the leaked arguments with dramatic reenactments, racking up millions of views. Memes flooded Instagram, comparing the couple to Bonnie and Clyde, except with betrayal instead of loyalty. But the real chaos came when a clip from an upcoming Love and Hip Hop reunion leaked early. In the snippet, Mendeecees sat stone-faced as Yandy broke down in tears, shouting, "You left me out there to look like a fool while you were sneaking around." Gasps could be heard from the audience. And just as Mendeecees leaned into the mic to respond, the clip cut off. That single moment was enough to send fans into meltdown mode. Blogs speculated on what he was about to admit. Some claimed the full footage would never air because the truth was too raw, too damaging. Meanwhile, insiders dropped more alleged receipts, this time an email thread. The messages hinted at a hush-hush financial arrangement between Mendeecees and a mysterious woman. Phrases like "the wire cleared" and "don't use my name on this" painted a picture of shady dealings that had nothing to do with Yandy, at least not directly. Fans speculated this was proof Mendeecees was funneling money to someone outside the marriage, fueling theories of betrayal on every level: emotional, financial, and personal. The emotional fallout hit Yandy hard. In one leaked phone call allegedly recorded by a friend, her voice cracked as she said, "I've built everything for us, and now it feels like it's all crumbling. I can't keep protecting him if he won't protect me." The heartbreak in her voice sent shockwaves through her fan base. Suddenly, sympathy shifted. The narrative flipped again. Was Yandy the real victim in all of this? Or was she crying because her own secrets were about to spill? And spill they did. Hours later, another blog posted a cryptic teaser. "Yandy's not innocent." Midnight drop. Screenshots appeared of what looked like Yandy's own messages to someone outside the marriage. Messages filled with longing and confessions like, "He'll never understand me the way you do." Fans gasped, debated, and screamed across platforms. Was this real? Or just fabricated chaos to cash in on clicks? The speculation reached fever pitch when Mama D went live, dragging them both. She didn't hold back. "Let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody innocent in this situation. They both out here lying, playing games, and embarrassing themselves. The truth gone hurt when it finally comes out." Her rant went instantly viral, clipped and remixed into TikToks and memes. If Mama D was willing to throw them under the bus, fans knew something dark was brewing. By now, the narrative wasn't about whether Mendeecees or Yandy was guilty. It was about who would break first, who would drop the bombshell that destroyed the other. Fans refreshed timelines like addicts, desperate for the midnight drops. The next exclusive leak, the next shocking twist, and then it happened. At 11:59 p.m., Harlem Truths posted a blurred-out video thumbnail with the caption, "When you hear what Yandy really said about Mendeecees, you'll never look at them the same again." The post promised a leaked recording set to drop at midnight. The internet froze, holding its breath. What could possibly be so damaging, so final, that Harlem Truths labeled it the tape that ends everything? The countdown was on. Midnight struck. The video loaded, and the first words out of Yandy's mouth. If people knew what he really did, they'd never forgive him. Not even his own kids. The midnight tape didn't just trend. It exploded like a nuclear bomb across the internet. Within minutes, Yandy's voice was echoing on every blog, every TikTok, every Twitter space. If people knew what he really did, they'd never forgive him. Clips of the audio circulated alongside captions, like, "What is she hiding?" and "Mendeecees exposed." Overnight, hashtags #YandyWhy exposes and #Mendeecees truth shot to the top of trending lists. Fans speculated wildly. Some said it was financial crimes. Others whispered about affairs with people dangerously close to home. And a chilling rumor spread that what Yandy was alluding to involved not just betrayal, but betrayal that could ruin Mendeecees' reputation forever. By sunrise, celebrity commentary had already poured gasoline on the fire. Spice went live from Jamaica, shaking her head with a glass of wine. "Me love dem, but me say a lie. Yandy sound like she done wid de whole ting. If she talking like dat, then she'll ready fee mash up the man image. Trust me." Her words sent shockwaves. Tamar Braxton slid into the drama too, tweeting, "Ladies, if you've got to threaten to expose your man just to be heard, you've already lost." The tweet racked up over 50,000 likes in an hour. But the most devastating blow came from someone fans didn't expect. Mendeecees' own cousin. In a leaked Instagram story quickly deleted but screen recorded by thousands, the cousin typed, "She ain't lying. We told him years ago to stop. Now it's all coming out. I can't even protect him anymore." That single sentence spun fans into hysteria. Protect him from what? What had been going on for years? The internet was in meltdown. TikTok detectives dropped multi-part series dissecting every word. Some pointed to Mendeecees' business deals, questioning missing money. Others speculated about secret children. A particularly viral theory suggested Yandy was alluding to incriminating evidence about Mendeecees' time away, things that were never shown on Love and Hip Hop, things carefully swept under the rug. And while Yandy stayed eerily silent after the tape, Mendeecees finally broke. He went live from his car, his voice shaking with rage and desperation. "She wanna play games with my name? Y'all don't know what I've sacrificed. Y'all don't know how much I put on the line for that woman. And now she gonna talk reckless about me to the world? Bet. Let's see how strong her halo is when her receipts come out." The live was glitchy, full of emotion, and fans ripped it apart. Some saw a broken man lashing out. Others said he was cornered and about to weaponize his own secrets against Yandy. Within minutes, Harlem Truths, the same page that dropped Yandy's tape, teased again. "Oh, he's right. Her halo ain't so clean. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. But the drama wasn't confined to lives and leaks. Insiders began feeding blogs with even more scandalous claims. One blog posted alleged screenshots of Yandy texting someone saved only as M. "He's out again. I'm so tired. I just want peace when I'm with you." The internet froze. M quickly became the new obsession. Was it a man? Was it an insider code? Memes of "Who is M?" spread faster than wildfire. Fans dug up old clips of Yandy smiling a little too warmly at male co-stars, piecing together conspiracy theories like amateur detectives solving a crime. Meanwhile, Mama D returned for round 2. She went live again, dragging both of them equally. Mendeecees dirty, Yandy dirty. They both dirty. And y'all keep acting like one of them got a clean slate. Trust me, baby, I done seen the papers, the emails, the texts. If the world knew what I know, phew! And then she sipped her drink and let the silence linger, fueling speculation even more. The emotional toll finally showed when a private recording of Yandy surfaced, allegedly captured by a close friend. In the audio, she sobbed uncontrollably. "I gave him my youth, my loyalty, my soul, and he's still, I can't even say it out loud." The internet latched onto her pain. Hashtags like #PrayForYandyWhy competing against #StandByMendeecees. For the first time, fans weren't laughing. They were divided by empathy and outrage, unsure who was truly the villain. But then, as always, Harlem Truths detonated the next bomb. At 10 p.m. sharp, they posted a video titled "The Message That Changes Everything." The video was blurry, recorded on what looked like a hidden phone camera. In it, Yandy's voice was clear, whispering on a call. "If they find out, it's over for both of us. Keep it between us." Gasps erupted across social media. Both of us. Fans screamed. Was she covering for Mendeecees or covering for herself? Twitter Spaces ran all night, dissecting every syllable. Theories spun into chaos. Some fans swore it was tied to money laundering. Others said it had to be a secret affair. A particularly viral thread claimed it was about industry ties, suggesting Yandy was entangled in deals that went way beyond relationship drama. Deals that could ruin reputations if exposed. The fallout hit the cast of Love and Hip Hop directly. Carly Red cryptically posted, "Y'all don't even know the half of it. The street's been talking." Erica Mena jumped in with a cryptic laugh cry emoji that fans interpreted as confirmation of scandal. Suddenly, the entire cast looked complicit, like everyone had known for years and was waiting for the right moment to pounce. But just when fans thought the scandal couldn't escalate further, an anonymous account dropped one last teaser. A grainy screenshot of what looked like an email subject line, "Paternity results confidential." The internet collectively screamed. Was this about Mendeecees? About Yandy? About someone else entirely? Theories spiraled out of control. Some swore Yandy's contact was the father of a hidden child. Others claimed Mendeecees was hiding another baby that Yandy had covered up for years. The account promised the full email would drop the following night. Fans went into overdrive, speculating that this wasn't just about infidelity anymore. This was about family legacies. Children and betrayals that could never be undone. And as if to pour gasoline on the fire, Mendeecees posted a cryptic Instagram story. A black screen with the words, "If it's mine, it's mine. If it ain't, watch the fallout." Screenshots of the story spread like wildfire, sparking an even darker frenzy. What was he admitting to? What was he hinting at? Yandy, meanwhile, went silent. No posts, no stories, nothing. And that silence was louder than any denial she could have given by the end of the night. Social media was at war. Fan theories collided, blogs scrambled to drop exclusives, and celebrities watched like spectators at a gladiator fight. The cliffhanger had everyone paralyzed with anticipation. Was a secret child about to be exposed? Was their entire empire built on lies? And just as the internet braced for the next blow, Harlem Truths posted one chilling teaser. Tomorrow, midnight. The Doomsday File, midnight arrived like a ticking time bomb. Every fan, every gossip blogger, every celebrity troll had their eyes glued to Harlem Truth's page. The words "The Doomsday File" flashed across the screen, and the video dropped. What spilled out wasn't just messy, it was catastrophic. The first clip was surveillance footage. Grainy, dark, but unmistakable. Mendeecees walking into a hotel lobby at 3 a.m. with a woman who was very much not Yandy. The time stamp. The exact same night Yandy had posted her date night photo on Instagram. The contradiction sent shockwaves instantly. Fans flooded timelines with side-by-side screenshots. Yandy's curated image of love and unity versus Mendeecees' secret midnight rendezvous. Hashtags #HotelGate and #Doomsday File soared into trending territory. But Harlem Truths wasn't done. Next came the emails. A PDF dump of alleged correspondence between Mendeecees and a lawyer. Lines like "The child cannot be tied back to me," and "Yandy agreed to cover this once, but I won't pay again," spread across social media like wildfire. A child. A secret child. Theories fans whispered for years suddenly had teeth. Was this the betrayal Yandy hinted at in that midnight tape? The internet split down the middle. Some accused Yandy of hiding the truth for years to protect her brand. Others dragged Mendeecees for fathering a child outside their marriage while parading himself as a family man on reality TV. Within minutes, the blogs had headlines screaming, "Secret baby exposed," and Yandy's halo shattered. And just when jaws were still on the floor, Harlem Truths detonated the final piece. A recorded phone call. Allegedly between Yandy and one of her closest friends. In the call, Yandy's voice cracked as she admitted, "I knew about the baby. I thought if I kept quiet, it would go away. But he promised me it was just once. Just one mistake. And now it's haunting us both." The rawness in her voice left no room for denial. Fans felt betrayed. She wasn't just a victim anymore. She was complicit. Just a victim anymore. Twitter imploded. So she'd been new. Not Yandy, covering up for years. Mendeecees out here, Wilden, and Yandy his accomplice. A viral TikTok stitched Yandy's old speeches about loyalty against the leaked audio. Captioned, "Practice what you preach." Celebrities wasted no time chiming in. Cardi B tweeted, "This why I mind my business chilly. These relationship goals y'all worship be rotten behind closed doors. K?" Michelle went live with a smirk saying, "I told y'all long time ago. Don't ever envy nobody relationship on TV." The industry dragged them mercilessly. Meanwhile, Mendeecees tried to fight back. He posted a shaky live, his voice trembling with fury. "Y'all believe anything y'all hear? Yandy knew the truth and she stood by me, but now she wanna act brand new. That's on her. But don't play with my kids. Don't play with my name. I've taken care of everybody. Don't twist it like I'm some monster." But the damage was already done. Screenshots of the live spread with mocking captions. Fans weren't buying his damage control. Yandy, however, stayed silent. Her Instagram went dark, her stories empty. That silence screamed louder than any denial. Fans began unfollowing in droves. Within 24 hours, Yandy lost nearly 200,000 followers. Gossip blogs posted side-by-side comparisons of her follower count plummeting, dubbing it the fall of a queen. And then, as if to finish them both, another account leaked court documents, sealed paternity filings tied directly to Mendeecees. Though blurred, the names and dates were enough to confirm what fans feared. The secret child existed, and legal battles had been brewing quietly for years. The emotional fallout was nuclear. A former castmate went live saying, "We all knew, but the way they kept smiling, acting perfect. It's disgusting. They played the fans for fools." The betrayal spread beyond just them. It became symbolic. Fans raged. If Mendeecees and Yandy, the couple, painted as resilient survivors of prison, fame, and reality TV chaos could be hiding this much dirt, then what couple was safe? But the real heartbreak came from their inner circle. Yandy's closest friend posted a cryptic message. "She ain't who y'all think she is. I kept her secrets long enough. Not anymore." The post was deleted within minutes, but screenshots ensured the damage lived on at the same time. A private video leaked of Mendeecees breaking down, pacing, and shouting into the phone, "You've promised me this wouldn't come out. You promised." His meltdown painted the picture of a man unraveling. The tough exterior was gone, replaced with raw fear. The internet spun this into memes, edits, and parodies. One viral edit layered his screams over ominous music. Captioned, "The Empire Crumbles." Fans laughed, but others pointed out the sadness of watching a family implode in real time as the dust began to settle. Harlem Truth dropped one last cryptic bomb. A blurred image of what looked like Yandy holding hands with someone in a restaurant, and it wasn't Mendeecees. The caption, "The next chapter." She wasn't so innocent either. The entire scandal spiraled into a new dimension. Fans screamed that this wasn't just about a secret baby anymore. This was about years of mutual betrayal. Lies stacked on lies, and to people who built a brand on smoke and mirrors. By dawn, the couple who once embodied #BlackLove were drowning in hashtags like #BlackLies and #EndOfTheFairyTale. The memes were merciless. The fan wars vicious. Their reputation shattered. And yet, the cliffhanger only grew darker because Harlem Truths ended their post with one chilling line. "The real doomsday hasn't even started." And now you see it. The empire that once looked untouchable is crumbling before our very eyes. The Doomsday File wasn't just a scandal. It was a revelation. The hotel footage, the secret emails, the confession calls, the sealed court filings. and the whispers of betrayal that cut deeper than any reality show storyline ever could. Yandy's tears, Mendeecees' rage, the secret child, the cover-ups, the silence, the lies. But here's the truth. This isn't the end. Harlem Truths already warned us the real doomsday hasn't even started. And when it hits, it won't just be about a marriage, it could shake the entire love and hip-hop universe, dragging names we never expected into the spotlight. So ask yourself right now, are you going to be left in the dark while the biggest relationship scandal in hip-hop history unravels? Or are you going to stay locked in with us as every bombshell drops? Smash that like button if you believe the truth always comes out. Flood the comments with your theories. Did Yandy really sacrifice her brand to protect Mendeecees? Or was she protecting herself all along? And most importantly, hit subscribe and turn on every notification, because the next leak could hit at midnight, and by morning, the world will already be dissecting it without you. This isn't just reality TV anymore. This is betrayal, survival, and the end of a legacy. And trust me, the next chapter will be even darker. Asterisk. Darker.